Okay, so you guys tagged me a ton in this video where a girl leaves the dental office and half of her face is completely frozen. Not like she's trying to smile and she just can't. It's like half of it is gone. She's looking like Two-Face from Batman. It's wild. You know what? Instead of talking about it, let's watch the video together.
Is that normal?
I don't know. Why is it doing that?
You see her
I mean, I
eye?
knew you wouldn't be able to feel it, but I thought you'd still be able to move it.
Oh my gosh. Now this definitely looks alarming if you don't know what's going on. But I'm not gonna lie, there's actually a fascinating explanation for why this is happening, and it will teach you a lot about dental anesthesia when you go to the dentist. Okay, so first we have to figure out what the situation is, and what we're seeing here is actually what we call a facial nerve block. You see, this girl went in for a normal filling and she got the standard anesthesia that you would get. You know, the stuff that makes your mouth and stuff numb so you don't actually feel the guy drilling into your teeth? Yeah, that. You see, the anesthesia accidentally affected the facial nerve, and the result of this is half of her face lost its ability to move. To really explain this, we have to explain what happens in anesthesia when you go to the dentist and the anatomy behind it. You see, there were two nerves involved in this incident, one being the trigeminal nerve. You see, this is the nerve that the dentist is trying to target. It handles all the sensation in the teeth and gums and is what makes it, well, numb. And when numbed, you don't feel the pain in your procedure. And the second nerve is the facial nerve. You see, it controls all your facial movement. Your smile, blinking, expressions with your mouth smiling, all that type of stuff. And this generally is not supposed to be affected by dental anesthesia. But you see, these two nerves are neighbors anatomically. They run really close to each other, really deep inside the jaw where we're trying to numb. Now, most times the injections get the trigeminal nerve, which is exactly what we're hunting for. But every now and then that anesthetic will spread a little bit further than it should and attack the facial nerve. And at that point, that is when you end up losing all your weirdness. And you can see in the video, there's a lot of things. You can actually see the side where she's doing this is the unaffected side, where she can blink, she can smile. The other side is not able to be moved, and you can even see one time she tries to blink and nothing happens. Her eye goes up and down and you see the white of her eye, but the actual muscles don't close because she can't blink anymore. Now, the next question that I get from a lot of you guys is, well, is this dangerous? Is it ever gonna go back? And I'm not gonna lie, it does look scary. And fun fact, these are the same exact symptoms that we will see in a stroke patient. So if you have not had dental anesthesia and all of a sudden this stuff starts to happen to you, well, you may be having a stroke, which can be pretty scary. But in the dental context, it's mostly harmless. You see, because anesthesia wears off and the effect, well, it's temporary. It should go away in a couple hours. In the case of this video, with the symptoms she got, I'm guessing probably about 4 hours she will regain the other side of her face. Because you see, there's not really any permanent nerve damage. It's more just like the nerve is asleep. The body will gradually absorb the anesthetic and process it out, and then your body will be able to regain the nerve functions and things will wake up. So what do you do if this happens to you? Well, don't panic if half your face is not moving after your dental appointment. I would definitely let your dentist know, like, hey, you kind of hit my facial nerve here. And actually, the main concern that I see that you probably want to watch out for is you won't be able to blink for about 4 hours, and that eye can dry up and cause some problems there. So what we recommend is actually using eye drops until it goes up, or manually blinking, like literally forcing yourself to blink that way with your hands. Definitely also on the mouth side, avoid any hot drinks like coffee and things like that because, well, you can't close your mouth and so it will literally just fall straight out of your mouth. And I would definitely wait to eat because you can actually bite the side of that whole entire cheek and lip because you don't know where it is. Now, the next big question is, why does this happen? And is it the dentist's fault or is it my fault? What gives? And the answer is, it's not necessarily a dentist error, but it could be. You see, everybody's anatomy is just slightly different. Now, sometimes people's nerve run really close to each other, while some they're not even close at all. Not to mention that, but the anesthesia can spread differently, faster or slower in some people, just depending on certain factors. Now, we actually have different techniques that we use to actually get the inferior alveolar nerve, the trigeminal nerve, everything that you want. We actually call bone signing. We actually press it against the bone, and then when we tap the bone, we can move it away a little bit, and then we can spread that to avoid hitting random nerves like that. So we are trained in injection techniques. So more than likely, it was probably a human anatomy variation that caused this issue. So now you know what to do when you look crazy after your dental appointment, and you know the fascinating intertwining of your nervous system and anesthesia. And let us know if you like this new format of explaining videos a little more in depth, because I think it gives you guys a great idea idea of exactly what's going on a little more than 60 seconds can. Having said, I hope you liked the video and subscribe, and I hope that helps. See you in the next one.